How you doing, Emily?
I'm doing good, sweetie. Well, I guess it's been an interesting. I mean, let's be real. It's been an interesting few months for all of us. For you, over the last 48 hours, I know you don't ever like to see, teammates suffer injuries, but I also too know you would like to pride yourself in being prepared
Mhm.
in the event that that does happen. What are your feelings right now? As you sit here.
Um, I don't know how severe Robbie's injury is. I've walked past him a couple times, asked him how he's feeling. He said he's feeling better. But like you said, I pride myself on being prepared. And if opportunity shows itself, I'll be prepared for it. Whether it's stepping in, starting game one, backing up game one, whatever Woody needs me, whatever the team needs me for, I'll be prepared for it.
Even if this injury wouldn't have happened, Jose, where did you feel like you were standings wise with this team?
Um, whew, that's a tough question. I think, just hopefully in the mix of things, um, whether that's second, third on the chart, um, and getting an opportunity to have some playing time to help this team win. Uh, but the real thing is that we need Robbie, we need Jeff, we need me, we need everybody for this. If this ship is gonna go in the right direction. So whether that was me playing 2 games, whether it was me playing 40 games, whatever it was, when I got my opportunity, I was gonna be prepared for it, and I'm gonna be ready for it.
For you, defensively, that's always been your strong suit.
Mm-hmm.
The way you receive, I mean, pitchers rave about it. You receive awards for it. I mean, it seems like if you can add the bat to it, that component, it would make you a really dangerous threat and one that would be very difficult to keep you off of a major league roster. What have you done to add that element and improve that element in your game?
Yeah, these past couple months actually been huge for me personally. Uh, Coming to the stadium, being able to work with Alex Berg and Luis Ortiz like one on one, cleaning some things up, nailing down some things. Unfortunately, I missed some time in spring. Wasn't able to get to those next steps where I was like, okay, I'm starting to get game ready, starting to get a feel for it. But being able to work with them one on one, we put in a lot of time. We were fortunate to have some cages we could go to. Fortunately, we could meet up in small groups, and yeah, just cleaned up a couple things. And I mean, it's really nothing major. It's a lot of mental stuff, but getting ready, getting prepared for a major league game.
Obviously this game is a process in itself. For you with this, improving process at the plate, is there anything in particular that you can identify or a certain way that you feel that that clicked or made a difference?
Um, Nothing too big. Nothing that I haven't been working on. I've always told myself you're never too far from where you need to be. Um, and I feel like that's where I was, just in that second gear, ready to go to third. Just had to clean up some things, just had to put some oil on some hinges, that kind of stuff. But definitely, I've always told myself I'm never too far from where I need to be, and I think being able to work with Louie and Bergie over that time, I feel like I took a step definitely in the right direction.
Thank you, Jose.
Mm-hmm.
We will take other questions, Levi.
Hey, Jose. One of the things that we've noticed from up here through our binoculars is in your sort of pre-pitch preparation. It looks like you got the bat like kind of right in the middle,
Mm-hmm.
which I remember correctly is significantly different than it was last year. Was that part of what you guys were working on? And if
Yeah,
so, how uh,
yeah, it's
awesome?
definitely something I was working on. So at first I had kind of a hitchy move a little bit, just kind of taking that away and just getting right up to the spot where I was trying to get to with my hitch or with my load, just getting the bat there, and then from there getting in the right direction of where I want to hit the ball.
GR.
Jose, when they signed Jeff Mathis, one of his mandates was to make sure he worked closely with the young catchers. What has it been like for you to have Jeff Mathis as a mentor over the past, what, 18 months or so?
it's been awesome. TR, honestly, like there's a lot of things that people don't see that goes on, in the clubhouse, on the plane, in the locker room. There's plenty of things that Jeff has taught me, and he doesn't even have to say anything. Just by the way he handles his business. If it's early work, he is there and he's going. He's doing what he does. He's going at it 100%. He's not just going through the motions, and that's something as a professional you appreciate watching, and you go, okay, like this is something I'm going to model my game after. And there's plenty more things. I could run down a list of things maybe that Jeff doesn't even know that he's showed me a lesson to. It opened up my eyes a lot, but definitely working with Jeff has been, like you said, a mentor. Whether I'm saying something or he's telling me something or it's just me visually just watching him. He's done a lot for me.
Next question, please. Chris.
Hey, Jose. So you got a chance to catch Corey Kluber
Mm-hmm.
his last time out. Mike Minor had some pretty high praise of you last night. What's it like working, with veterans in the rotation right now, and where do you feel you're at in terms of the comfort level with them and their comfort level with you?
Yeah, I feel good with them. This all goes back to being prepared, knowing what they do best, knowing their strengths, knowing what they're trying to work on, and explaining to them what I'm doing behind the plate, explaining, the sequences, that kind of stuff. But then again, it comes back to Jeff too. Jeff has taught me how to talk to these pitchers. Jeff has taught me how to go, okay, hey, even though you're a rookie, like you're gonna have to talk to, a Cy Young winner. You're gonna have to talk to him. You're gonna have to go up to him. You're gonna have to ask him questions. Whether it's a pat on the back or getting in their face, you're gonna have to do it. That just goes back to what Jeff has taught me. But I feel comfortable with him, especially getting into spring training and actually getting my eyes on Kluber, catching the ball for him, and then, of course, last year with Mike and Lance, I feel comfortable with them.
Other questions for Jose? John Ronigan.
Hey, Jose, John Daniels told us earlier today, he feels like you're in a handful of guys that took a big step in the offseason, something that he noticed even at the original spring training.
Mm-hmm.
And he grouped you, with the likes of Jonathan Hernandez and Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. A, do you feel like you took a big step in the offseason? B, if so, what did you do that allowed you, that helped you to do that?
I felt like I took a big step in the right direction. I think it's just mentally, the last 2 months of the season up here, not so proving to myself I can play up here, but taking the opportunity that I had and just going with it, learning, not being afraid to learn, not being afraid to get in those uncomfortable positions, and relying on my teammates to help me. If I have questions, ask somebody. But definitely, I feel like I took a big step in the right direction. Whether it's offensively, there's some defensive stuff I'm working on. But I feel like I took a step in the right direction.
And the fact that those other younger guys are kind of
Mm-hmm.
coming with you, it helps a little, doesn't it? It just makes you more comfortable in the environment, right?
No, definitely. We got a good group of young guys. We got a hungry group of young guys. And usually people say, like, hey, you got young guys, you got to start fresh. You got to start over. It's going to take you 2-3 years. No, not our young guys. I think we're ready to take on some action if we have to. And that goes along with the veteran guys, and the veteran guys will preach that to us and be like, hey, something happens, you got to step up. And I think that's the good thing about this team that we have here. We don't make anybody feel unimportant. It's any time, any place, your number could get called, and we want you to be ready. We want you to welcome the opportunity, adversity, welcome it, and go with it head on.
Thanks, Jose.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff, did you have a question?
Going back to what Jeff told you, you're a rookie, you got to go talk to these established pitchers. That's not easy, right? At least at first.
At first, definitely not. But then at the same time, you recognize that you have a jersey just like them, and you see firsthand what they're doing. And I can tell you right now, these guys will take if I have something to tell them, they're looking straight at me in the face. And they're going like, okay, I understand you. You're the one getting to see my pitches, so I'm following along. And it's just basically it's a relationship. It's getting to know each other, getting to trust each other. Big trust. But it definitely wasn't easy at first. But once you start a conversation with them, you build that relationship. It gets easier over time.
Thanks, bud.
Mm-hmm.
Other questions for Jose? Evan Grant.
Hey, Jose. It's kind of a little bit of a similar question to what Jeff just asked, but just wondering if you could, in the event that you do get significant playing time behind the plate, how would you describe what the opportunity is to catch these specific 5 starters?
To be honest, I'm not worried about it for myself. I'm worried about it for my teammates. I want to win just as bad as anybody. I don't like to lose. I love to win. I'll learn from losing, but for the most part, I don't think it's an opportunity for me. I think it's an opportunity for us. And if I just so happen to be that guy to get to work with these, the horses that we have, I'm ready to go wherever they want to go. I'm going to have their back wherever they want to go, and so is this team. And I think that's the exciting part, is that we're all on this together. We're all ready together, and we're ready to tackle whatever comes our way.